Is the Blades Holiday Open House going on now until 4 o'clock today, so stop out here at 241 Madigan Drive in Lincoln for the annual Holiday Open House.
Absolutely. I'm back.
Yeah, we're both back. You're back?
Good morning, Luke County.
Stop out here and you can do all the educational consultants from Marabella and Clinical Care are on hand for free consultations and mini treatments.
That's pretty cool.
And with your retail purchase of $25 or more, you'll be entered to win free services. Everything free.
We've got our cheerleaders.
Yeah, they're getting some
free treatments here.
Treatment right now.
I'm not exactly sure what happens during this free treatment process.
We're watching now.
But
that's why I'm having you watch.
Think if you're a female, you'd enjoy this type of thing.
Right.
A lot.
So, yeah, stop out here. They're free.
And
we've got anybody, well, actually, let's just do the next person that comes in. It looks like I've got Anytime Fitness free for 1 month. I got a couple of them. There's actually quite a few of them.
That's like a $50 value, man.
Yeah. So all you got to do is walk in the front door.
So anybody that wants to try Anytime Fitness, this is a great opportunity.
Which I drove by packed the other night.
Yeah.
My wife goes. So it's a great place. So I've got free 1 month right here. If you just stop in out here at Blades 241 Madigan Drive, you can grab a free treatment. You can grab product. There's
what I like about the Anytime Fitness? I can go after my kids go down to go to sleep at night. I can say, honey, I'm going to the gym for about an hour, 45 minutes. Go get a nice workout in. It's never, to be honest, later in the evening, it's never really too crowded.
Mm-hmm.
And for guys like me that, is overly confident about their body, it's a good thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, I'm taking your word for it, man. Stop out. We'll be out here until 10 o'clock, but everybody out here at Blades will be here until 4. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of free gifts, a lot of Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Jake,
'tis the season.
You don't even have to leave here.
'Tis the season. I'm good.
Illinois 75, Colgate 55.
Yeah.
We finally have something to cheer about. If you're an Illini fan, basketball season has started. Brandon Paul was the leading scorer. He had 20 last night. Tracy Abrams added 13, and Tyler Griffey 10 for the Illini. You know, it talks about how the Illini look good. Mm-hmm. The Illini always look good when we shoot the ball well. Yeah. Hence, anybody does. I mean, the Railers look good. I don't care who you are.
I think you got to see a little bit, and they talked a little bit about it, how Gross has an actual package for passing the ball down low. Setting screens and whatnot. It's not just a motion offense like what we were used to with Weber last year. With motion offense, if you're not shooting the ball well, you're going to struggle.
Yeah. Well, they never got an easy basket. That was my whole thing. If you've listened to this show before, and I would talk about teams, and I talked about this to my guys, I'm coaching at Chester East, you got to find a way to get an easy basket. We got to get layups. We got to get free throw line, anything like that. But with Weber, they did not.
Correct.
And I think the way this guy wants to play, which is up-tempo.
And last year, honestly, the Illini may have had one of the most dominant big men in the country.
Yeah.
One of the top 3.
11 pick. Number 11.
Number 11 pick. That's what I'm saying. And he barely scored.
He had.
For how he played the game, he barely scored.
I watched him play the other night on TV for the Trailblazers. Mm-hmm. So the Illini shoot 10 of 18 from 3. So you're going to look good when you shoot above 50% from the 3-point line. So
and they were playing Colgate. I mean,
right.
you know.
But the turnovers is what I've read and lately is what Gross is worried about. Last night the Railers. The Illini had 10 assists to 5 turnovers. He said, if I can get a 2-to-1 ratio out of young guys in a new system, I'm pumped.
And I'll be honest, I watched some of the Indiana basketball Hoosiers play last night, and they weren't playing a real tough foe.
No.
And they're ranked number 1, and they looked beatable.
Yeah, they won 90-something to 50-something.
Yeah,
but
at the same time, they're good, but they're on the defensive end, especially for shooters. They're gonna have some difficulties when they get into the Big Ten.
There's the Big Ten is great this year. What would we have? Indiana number 1. Yeah. I think Michigan. No, I think Ohio State. No, Michigan. Sorry, yeah. Michigan was next in the top 5. Then we have Ohio State. Then we have Michigan State and also Wisconsin. 5 teams in the top 25. One guy is up for All-American, the Thomas guy out of Ohio State. We're going to struggle, I think.
Minnesota, you're forgetting there as well.
Are they in it too?
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
so,
they're a lot of people's picks to win the Big Ten this year.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Ooh, I don't know. They're tough. Tubby Smith's got them playing.
But all in all, it's a very tough league, and the Illini fans, I think, can't afford to get down on this guy. I think it's going to be fun to watch. These guys are going to get up and down the floor.
Yeah.
They're going to play basketball like we want to see basketball.
That's exactly right. And moving forward, that's what you want. You want a coach that's good. You can build around and has a program and a system in place where kids can relate to it. I think that was kind of a tough deal for a lot of recruits when Weber was there. Is they couldn't relate to his system.
Yeah.
So how are they going to score? And I think this could be a big boost for Illini basketball in the near future.
It'll be fun. I think it'll be fun to watch. We've got some good athletes. We've got some good guys coming in. We're young, too. Other than Raiden Paul and DJ Richardson, the other guys are basically freshmen and sophomores.
Yep.
And I'm excited. I'm ready for basketball. Not only did it start, if you're an Illini fan, but really all over the country it started, even aboard some battleships last night.
Yeah.
Although they got canceled, though. I'm reading the Florida game got to 27-23 at the break. At halftime, they were playing Georgetown aboard the Navy Marine Corps Classic when the USS Baton was stopped because of condensation. Too
slippery.
Yeah, too wet. And also the Ohio State game, who Ohio State was supposed to play Marquette aboard the USS Yorktown in South Carolina. Too damp.
Can we blame that on Obama?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. So they were not able to play, but and two really good games. You got Florida and Georgetown, two good programs, and also Ohio State and Marquette. We didn't get a chance to see them, but as you said, Indiana was a winner, 97-54. Kentucky squeaked one out against Maryland, 72-69, and Michigan, the number 5 team in the country, was a winner over Slippery Rock, 100-62.
They should have been the ones playing on the ship. Right?
Yeah, there you go. That's nice. I like that. Good comeback. But basketball's ahead. Football, I don't even know if Illinois is playing this week. Oh, yeah, they are. Minnesota.
Not really.
Minnesota, that's coming up. It looks like Minnesota at Illinois. Minnesota's 5-4, 1-4 in the Big Ten. Illinois is 2-7, 0-5 in the Big Ten. Just don't turn it on.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 1-4.
I think they have a better
0-5.
chance if I don't watch.
Yeah. I shouldn't say that. I haven't watched for 4 weeks and we still haven't come out on top. So
good point.
I don't know if that's going to help. Right now, it's going in a wrong direction. And
next year is not his first recruiting class, but next year he has some good recruits coming, so you just have to hope that they can turn into something.
Yeah.
He's got some blue chippers coming, so, we'll see what Illini football does here in the, year to come.
They better come fast.
Yeah. And, his job will be on the line quick if, if they can't turn it around. This new AD shows no hesitation in pulling a trigger.
You think, I think we talked about this a couple weeks ago, do you think the Big Ten is turning into more of a basketball school than a football? I think it's always been that
conference.
Labeled that conference of football, just smash mouth, run it on the ground, play defense. But I think it's slowly turning.
Well, and especially
basketball.
right now with Ohio State being on probation, Penn State on probation. Yeah. You still have Nebraska and Michigan, Wisconsin. I don't know. I'm thinking with those two schools, those are two of the biggest names in our conference, and I think that does kind of transition it to a basketball conference, just because they're, like I said, they're being held out of going anywhere forward besides right now.
Yeah, but I think overall it's just, you look at 5 teams in the top 25.
Yeah.
You've got,
well, I think they're starting to understand the availability of revenue.
Yeah.
From basketball, which is huge. And,
right.
Football is too. But football, you can only play, 12 games a year?
Yeah.
Whereas basketball, you get 20.
Right.
20 plus.
A lot of games.
So, yeah.
And the stadiums are getting bigger, all that kind of thing. So, yeah, it's basketball's getting big in the Big Ten. Whether it's as good as the ACC or the SEC, I think it's getting. Obviously, Coach Izzo has done a lot.
Yeah, I was
going to
say,
he's been here for a long time.
All of our coaches, we got Izzo, we've got Tubby Smith up there in Minnesota.
Fad Mata.
I mean, we've got just some unbelievable talent.
Tom Crean now at
Tom Crean. He just got his extension yesterday to 2020.
Yeah, he would too. So, with that kind of team he's got, and the guys he's bringing in too.
Yeah,
I mean, geez.
Yeah, top notch. And Indiana basketball's back, unfortunate for Illinois. So
yeah, that's it's becoming even harder for a recruiter also.
Yeah.
In this area because you've got Indiana that's good now.
Yeah.
Michigan State's coming after guys out of Chicago. I mean, it's a battle out
and
there.
Iowa's always there, but Wisconsin's always picked a little bit out of Chicago. Michigan State's there, and Michigan looks good right now, man.
It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a fun year on the BTN.
I mean, it doesn't matter what game you turn on, you're going to see some quality basketball. There's not really a slouch there. I don't know how Nebraska is this year. I mean, maybe that's an option there. But
I want to ask you also, the parity of All-American was the consensus for the top 5 players in the country were brought out this past week. There was a guy from Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the consensus player of the year preseason was the center from Indiana. After that, there was a Lehigh guard. There was a Creighton, the guy from Creighton. What's his name? I can't think of his name now. But, you've got a guy from the Missouri Valley that has a chance to be All-American, a guy from Lehigh that has a chance to be All-American, over North Carolina, over UConn. I mean, Duke.
Yeah.
Duke didn't have one person. You know what I mean? I think the parity of the guys are getting better throughout all of college basketball.
Well, not only that, but I think the availability for more people to view these guys nowadays with the television networks and whatnot is going to help some of these small guys. You're not going to have a Larry Bird slip through the cracks, then all of a sudden show up on the NBA trail and they're like, wow, look at this guy. You just won't see that because of how much television is available, plus all the different sources, Fox Sports, ESPN, all these other stations in which you can take a look at a lot of different players. If you want to watch the former Lincoln College graduate play at Florida State this year, that's an option for you.
Well, Ben Brackney from Bucknell playing against Purdue last night.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's everywhere. There's so many programs, but sports is such a big part of, for me personally, but for anybody. I mean, it's just,
and there's people like us that enjoy sports, but there's also the betting aspect of it, which is growing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, probably one of the largest growing industries in the United States, fastest growing at least, is sports bets. So, I hate to say that, but it is a fact with fantasy baseball, basketball, football, whatever. It's an option in almost every sport now. Heck, you got guys betting on referees now.
That's when we're bad.
That's
when we have a problem.
I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he had me go online to look at a couple of his things he was doing. I was kind of helping him out, and then I clicked on another link to see what the heck it was talking about. They were talking about how many times a referee throws a flag, how many times a referee in a particular game will call off sides, or
really?
It was amazing.
You have a problem if you're betting on a referee.
But you know what?
That's called rehab.
If they are going to pay for a website of this, this was like it wasn't Bellagio, but it was one of the big Las Vegas places. Anyways, if you're going to pay for that much of your website to be allocated to that,
sure,
and obviously you have people updating it constantly, there must be some money involved in that.
Oh, there obviously is.
Amazing.
They don't. Vegas wasn't built on losers.
No, that's a good point.
So, hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We got one more. We got regular basketball to talk about. Next weekend, the Eaton Electrical round-robin tournament begins. And a lot of games, a lot of good talent. We'll talk about some of the talent that's going to be here at Roy S. All week next week, as there's 5 games for the Railers.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's the other games that are going on too at Roy S. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Out and about today, stop out at Blades Hair Nail Salon, 241 Madigan Drive. If you come in right now, the first person that comes in, I've got a free month at Anytime Fitness.
Not only that, but you get free consultation and some mini treatments.
Yeah, and tons of holiday gifts for anybody. Guys, girls, I don't care who it is.
Oh, yeah.
Jake, you can get a spray tan right now if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Get over there. We'll be back You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCN online.
Stronger.
Yeah, getting better as the day goes on.
Yep.
241 Madigan Drive in Lincoln at the Blades Holiday Open House going on until 4 o'clock today. That's where we are. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. The crowd's picking up now.
Yeah, it is. I had no idea that's what happens in a spray booth. I had no clue.
If it wasn't, what'd you call it? November no shave?
Yeah,
if you would have had the clean face, your face would have been a little darker.
That's what I'm saying. The problem is I'm going to shave this here in just a few weeks, and I don't know how long this stuff lasts, but I mean, it's very possible that it's going to be a lot darker on the top half of my face. I might have to come back. Do they touch up?
Yeah. We can work
touch up.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
We can get you a touch up.
Now Joe's in the booth. I don't even know if the camera's running right now.
Yeah, that guy. We can't keep. There's women running everywhere. He's
a
crazy animal right now.
He's a senior in high school, and you got these cheerleaders that are freshmen in high school or college. Right. I mean, where would you be? You know?
Not sitting next to you.
Got to be looking pretty, so he's getting a spray tan right now.
Receive a free gift when you arrive and enjoy light refreshments along with great product and service specials. Perfect for you and anyone on your holiday shopping list. Educational consultants from Marabella and clinical care are on hand for free consultations and mini treatments. And with your retail purchase of $25 or more, you'll be entered to win free services. Stop by Blades Hair Nail Salon today, 241 Madigan Drive until 4 o'clock. Or call them at 732-7213 or 732-6293.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing, but guys, if your girls aren't listening, you need to get them out here. They will thoroughly enjoy this.
Or you need to get out here and buy some, just a Christmas. This is perfect.
Oh, yeah. Christmas gifts and stuff. It's already prepackaged.
Leave Lincoln or nothing.
No, already prepackaged, ready to go.
Yeah, holiday gift bags.
There isn't much better than getting a little pampering for the missus. So.
Right. Gift cards, always a popular Christmas item. So.
My wife, she loves getting pedicures and manicures.
There you go.
That's a big thing.
Jake, the 2012 Eaton Electrical Round Robin Tournament is upon us. We're 1 week down of practice for the Railers, and next Monday starts the Round Robin Tournament. I'm going to go through some of the games for you. Won't go through them all. Danville and the Champaign Centennial will play Monday, November 19th. That'll be played over in Champaign. The first game at Roy S. is going to be Seton Academy and Morton, who, if you remember right, Seton Academy was in the championship game last year of 2A, I believe. 2A.
Morton lost one of the better players in
Morton
Illinois.
Lost a stud last year. Bisbane, I can't remember his first name, but he went to he was a Division I guy. And Lincoln and Cahokia has a Division I guy also. He was a sophomore last year, I believe, maybe a junior. But I know Illinois has looked at him. I talked to Jerrance Howard last year at this tournament about this kid. He was there watching him, so I know the interest is out on him. So Illinois, I'm getting them mixed up today. Lincoln is going to have a tough one right out of the bat. That's 7:30.
This is a different Lincoln team this year, though.
Yeah.
We were talking about it a little bit last week. So
I like our team really. I'm going to go out and check out a little practice today. And we've got to get our picture taken for the radio. Of course, you can listen to all the regular games, 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Jeff number 1 and myself will be bringing those games to you all year long, every single game. And I like the team. We're going to talk to Coach about it a little bit, and hopefully have Coach on next week here on the Cheap Seats. That's going to be at Jake's Furnishings. So hopefully Coach can stop by, and we'll get his take on not only the tournament but the team coming up this year. It's going to be I think it's going to be a good season. I think I like the team. They're deep. We have good size. We have guys that can shoot it. We have guys that can go to the basket.
We got some younger guys too this year.
Yeah. We've got some. It's nice. The age is spread. It's not like we have 8 seniors and 2 juniors and 9 sophomores. We're spread about 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, and 6 all the way across. So not only are we going to be good this year, in the next couple of years, I like the chances for the Railers. So. And then Wednesday, November 21st, Cahokia. And it's a little bit different on normally the Wednesdays. There's always been a game that is played at the closer location, like used to be Cahokia and East St. Louis would play in St. Louis. Not anymore, since Seton Academy has come on. Cahokia and Champaign Centennial are going to play at 5:30. This is Wednesday night. Danville and Seton Academy are playing at 7, and then the Railers and Morton, who has been a heated battle.
Yeah.
Really the last 3 or 4 years.
Boy, I tell you what, a lot of talent in this tournament.
Yeah, I like it. Seton Academy is going to bring back an excellent team. Cahokia has got some good players.
How much fun is it to be a fan of Lincoln and in your backyard have one of the best opening tournaments of the year?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It's long, too. It's not just 1-2 games like a lot of tournaments are. It's spread out through the week, and I kind of like it. It's a grudging week for the players and the coaches, but it really measures yourself where you're at.
I was going to say, you really, battle it out, and it really gives you a good idea how your team's going to compete later down the road, too.
Yeah, you can, and then Friday, Lincoln's going to be playing Seton Academy. That'll be a tough one, 8:30. That night, we always play the late game, except on Saturday morning. We're going to play Danville at 10 a.m. So Saturday the 25th, we'll play Danville at 10 o'clock, and then you've got Cahokia and Morton, Champaign Centennial, and Seton Academy facing off. And then Saturday night, the last night, the Railers will be taking on Champaign Centennial at 8:30. Hopefully for the championship, bringing that home. It'd be nice. We've been off the championship from this tournament for a couple of years. It's about time to get back on it, I think.
Absolutely.
And you can also check out everything. There's a schedule on RailerBasketball.com. That's www.RailerBasketball.com, a great website. Coach has put together a college-style website. I mean, this thing, most colleges don't have a website like this thing. So you can check out all the teams, the losses, the win percentage, the average. I mean, everything they got on the tournament is all right here. Pictures of the varsity team, the varsity schedule is on there as we kind of get set to wrap this up here from Blades Hair. Just wanted to look at the schedule and give you a couple of the new teams that the Railers are taking on this year. I know Glenbrook North, I believe, is coming to Roy S. So a lot of some new teams, a lot of home games this year, though. I looked on the schedule, and we don't have to travel too far, which is nice.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like last year.
It's a nice year to have the season tickets.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
get them early, folks.
Yeah, stop on in, and I think Meet the Railers is next Thursday night, I believe. So stop on out to see the new team, not the new team, but some of the guys that have come back, plus some of the guys that didn't get a lot of time from last year.
Yeah, this year's really kind of exciting. Kind of last year, I'm not going to say it was a letdown, but it for some of the fans, it was a little bit frustrating. I'm sure maybe for the coaching staff, it was a little bit frustrating in some ways. But this year's going to be kind of some new blood coming in that's going to kind of change it. There was still a lot of hustle last year. You got to see that. This year, I think you're going to get some new talented faces in there that's going to be real refreshing for
scoring options, other things. I just like the team. I like the roster. I like our size. There's a lot of talent out there, and it's going to be a fun year. So I'm excited for it. Again, that starts next Monday, not this coming Monday, the following Monday. Yeah. We play the late game. I believe that's a 7:30 tip. So it's coming upon us.
Absolutely.
It doesn't take long because it'll be that season keeps going, and all of a sudden it's over.
I was gonna say, are you ready for it? I mean,
I'm ready. I'm pumped, man.
You and Jeff number one.
Oh, our game face has been on since last March.
All right. We're gonna put you to that test.
We'll be there. We'll bring all the live action again. All the Railer games you can check out on 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com. Jake, I just had 2 people come in for the front door, so we've got 2 things to give away here. So that's going to do it for us, though, Jake.
Absolutely, yeah.
Next Saturday, join us at Jake's Furnishings. We'll be there, and hopefully Coach Al can join us, and we'll get a little preview of the Railers as the season is ready to get underway.
Absolutely.
We're ready. Time to get going. So
I think everybody's ready.
Yeah, and guys, everybody come out here. It's filling up out here at Blades Hair Nail Salon, 241 Madigan Drive. They got the holiday open house. We'll be here. I'll be here for a little bit longer. We're going to be off the air.
And munchies?
Yeah, man. Go over and get some breakfast time. All right. Hey,
Nice.
Jake, thanks for coming along again.
Yeah.
We'll have fun. It's a good sports week. We didn't even talk about Bears.
No.
Biggest game of the year, I think. Bears win 24-21
Peanut
at
Tillman's
home.
setting out probably because his wife's going to have a baby.
Yeah, I can't handle it. I mean, that guy's class act. I can't blame him. Can't blame him. Especially what he's gone through with his other daughter.
I thought in Chicago, though, they're kind of ripping him a little bit.
They will. I know they will, especially if we lose. If we win, it'll be all right. If we lose. 24-21 Bears, Sunday night at home against the Texans. What do you got?
Texans.
You serious?
Just because you want Bears, I'm going the opposite direction.
You just pissed me off. You just made me mad.
Texans 30, Chicago 17.
And you're supposed to be Ditka, too. Hey, guys, thanks for joining us. Stop out here at Blades. They'll be here all day until 4 o'clock. They've got tons of things going on, all kinds of free stuff, so stop on out here. That's going to do it. You're in the Cheap Seats, 96.3 FM, WLCN online.com.
Treatment.
See you next week.